A summer has came and passed us by and it leaves us with 1 second leg to go in the playoff round. Welcome back to Fog Football. I'm in meltdown mode. My team's broken, but you know what? A broken clock's right twice a day. And you know what might just happen? Rangers might be in the league stage of the Champions League come Wednesday night. I'll be there for it. Will you, Jambo Bear?
No, I'll be working.
He'll be working. Get it right round him. But there's one game you will not be missing, and it's Celtic Karat. And I feel like it's going to be 1994 all over again, according to Hugh Keevins. What a year.
Hugh Keevins talks a lot of shite. I mean, it has to be said. I was listening to him on Saturday, and he said with that team that Celtic fielded against Livingston, it was impossible for them to win. It's like, what a fucking tard. Honestly, I don't know if it's old age or if he's just always been a moron, but he needs to call it a day. How can you look at... Nothing's impossible in life. Let's just put that out there. But how can this guy... How can he... No. Honestly, Rangers fans think that Hugh Keevins I think he hates Celtic. He must. Because 2 weeks ago, he said that Rangers versus Dundee was a gimme. He said there was no... Dundee couldn't win. He said it was a gimme.
Well, I did say 6-0.
Right? He said it was a gimme. And that Rangers would win 4 or 5... Dundee could not win. And then, on Saturday, he said with that team that Celtic fielded, which had McCowan, Bernardo and Engels in the midfield, he said that it was impossible for that team to win. How? Just because they didn't have their A-team. That team that Celtic fielded, still far superior to Livingston's. Not even close. Not even a debate.
No.
No, Celtic...
You've got a midfield worth about... What, 20 mil? You know that?
And he said it was impossible. Impossible for that team to win.
Idiotic call. I never knew he said that.
He said
That's crazy.
And then at half time he said they'll never score with that 11 on the pitch unless they make substitutions. And well, they literally scored straight away, didn't they? And Negrin, who was on the pitch, scored 2 goals. Like so.
As you said, nothing.
Absolutely. No, I mean, honestly, the guy needs to. He needs to get called out, and I don't know why he's allowed to say these things without anybody, without any rebuttal, without anybody pushing him back, because it's unbelievable that he can say that like it's an actual fact, like it's a statement. It's ludicrous, man. It is what it is.
Here, seeing the...
Not going to rant here 10 minutes on Hugh Keevins.
To wrap it up in 10 seconds, when that 11 came out, we thought, oh, Livy have got a better chance now. But they turned and said it's impossible for them Celtic to win is brain dead. It's naive.
Yeah,
ignorant.
Celtic went from being massive favourites to... Here, still big favourites, but I don't fancy them as much as I would have if they had, like, Maida and McGregor on. Which is natural, but yeah.
Do you fancy them, though? The Mora, 545, the Chinese border, all this talk.
Scottish club has never won in Kakistan, or the national team, for that matter, has never won in Kakistan. But how many times have they actually played there? That's what I would like to know. I think Celtic have played there, Aberdeen have played there, and I think the Scotland national team have played there, and I really don't want to remember that 3-0 defeat. Or that might have been the time we played them at Hampden. I can't even remember, but I know that was bad. Either way, I actually do think Celtic will get it done tomorrow.
What if they don't, though?
Well, no, I don't understand. Why are they saying sack the board? The same board that has brought them double after double after treble after treble. I mean, sack, how entitled can you get? Here, you're not guaranteed. You're a club from Scotland. Our coefficient isn't great. You're not guaranteed to be in the Champions League every single season. Celtic have never been guaranteed to be in the Champions League every single season. Even if you look back at when they had really successful times, it's not always been a thing. You look back at Rodgers' first year, don't think they were always there. I mean, you look back at some of the great teams, like with Martin O'Neill. I don't think under his reign they were in the Champions League every single season. It just doesn't happen.
Nope.
Sometimes you don't qualify. I think it's crazy that this Celtic board should be sacked or should walk away after all the... I mean, how many times will you hear Celtic fans brag about how well their clubs run in comparison to Rangers? Oh, look what happened to yous. We're run great. We've got this war chest. We've got this. We've got that. You always see these reports saying that Celtic are like the best run club in like what the UK or the world sometimes, and like the board are responsible for that. So I don't see how you can have both ways. You can't brag about how great your club's run, and then you have one bad result in Europe, and you want to toss the entire board under the bus in case of the event you don't qualify. It fucking happens, all right. It is. No, I mean it is. You want to be in the Champions League every year, but sometimes you're not.
I think
Deal with it.
I think if Celtic, after this game, there's about 5 days left of the window, Celtic could win and go ahead and spend 25 million. Does that keep?
And
them
I
going?
imagine they will. I think we've seen in recent times the Celtic board tend to bring in players late.
Yep. Right, you're going. You think Celtic will win? So what you going?
Well, I don't know if I think they'll win, but I think they'll get through the tie.
Penalties then. It's gonna have to be penalties.
I'll go 1-0 Celtic.
I'll go one each and Celtic to win on penalties. I think it will be very edgy, put it that way. Very nervy, right? Speaking of a game that's... What is there to say? I'm actually broken, man. I am... Russell Martin has... I cannot believe on the 25th of August it's this bad, but it is. But can Rangers overturn it? Can it be done? Is there an argument for how it can be done? No. I see no. I honestly, I don't even see a scenario where Rangers can do this. You want to talk about impossible? I say this is close to impossible.
Best case scenario is like Rangers get a draw or something for the coefficient into it. That's about as good as this is going to get. And I don't think that will happen. I think the thing that could save Rangers for a heavy beating is the fact that Club Brugge already have a 2-goal lead, and they might not need to. They might not need to play as good as they perhaps would if the tie was
Rangers will concede.
more in the balance, you know.
Rangers will concede, which means they'll need to score a minimum of 3, and we can't score goals.
I think if this tie was level, or if Rangers had like a 2-1 lead going into this, I would be expecting a heavy Club Brugge victory. But I think with the fact that Club Brugge have some breathing space, it's natural. That happens in football. Sometimes you see in the second leg if you've already got a big lead for the first. I mean, we look at a lot of these results. Sometimes you'll see first leg a team might win 5-0. Second leg it'll finish 0-0.
Well, Bodo Glimt won 5-0, and I'd expect something like that. So
yeah, so
I'm gonna go 2 each.
I'm gonna go 1-1. No, I'm gonna go 2-1 Club Brugge.
Fair enough, right? Rangers will go at the Champions League, and into the Europa League they will go. But Aberdeen are also here, 2 each way. Stade Bucharest. You know what? They were absolute shite. I'm sick of the praise Aberdeen got for this. They played against 10 men, and they handed to Stade Bucharest both goals.
You don't need to worry about me giving Aberdeen any praise, that's for sure.
I think Aberdeen will go out here relatively easy. I'm going to Stade Bucharest 3-1. It might be better for the coefficient of Aberdeen go out, to be honest.
Yeah, listen, I do think Aberdeen are more equipped to be in the Conference League. Having said that, I still wouldn't fancy their chances of going through.
We'll know more after Thursday when we know who's in it.
You know what? I'd say there's a better chance. I think there's more chance of Hibs going further in Europe, and they're not even guaranteed the league phase. But I mean, right now, if you give me like $5,000 and said if you stick it on a team, either Aberdeen or Hibs, to get in the top 24 of the league phase, I would stick on Hibs even though they're not in it. Because I think if
Hibs... not be worried though about Hibs going to Legia Warsaw.
No, I am, but I think if Hibs can beat Legia Warsaw, I think they will finish in the top 24 of the league. I don't think Aberdeen will finish in the top 24 of either the Europa League or the Conference League, because I don't think it really matters.
Right, fair enough.
I think Hibs are second favourites to beat Legia Warsaw. But I think if they can beat Legia Warsaw, would you disagree?
No, I would agree with that.
If you put Hibs and Aberdeen both in the Conference League, who's finishing?
I'd say Aberdeen are the safer bet though, because they're already in it, and the Conference League's pish.
To finish in the top 24, then
I'd be sticking the $5,000 on Aberdeen.
No, I wouldn't. Cause I don't think they'll finish.
No, if Hibs were in it, yes, it's on Hibs every day of the week.
Yeah, but I don't think
they'll get past.
But I don't think Aberdeen will finish top 24. So
right, well, I'm going Stade Bucharest 3-1.
I'm going to go 3-0.
They're shite, right? Lincoln Red Imps against Braga. They got pumped 4-0 in the first leg. I will go.
Is there any reason why we're talking about this?
British team.
Lincoln Red Imps.
Aye, Gibraltar.
Right, well, fair enough. If you want to go down that route.
They've took the place of Wales. Hold on, this is a fucking Gibraltar team about the guaranteed Conference League football, and you don't want to talk about them?
So do you want to start covering Gibraltar football then?
Not really. 6-0, I'll go, Braga.
I'll have to have a look at the Gibraltar coefficient in the review.
They all play at the same stadium.
Yeah, it's mental, isn't it?
Aye.
I'm going to have a look into Gibraltar football. I wonder what it's like. 10 teams, 5 games at the same. It must take a while though to play each match day.
What?
It would need to be played over 2 days. You think about it with fans, and then again, they probably don't have many fans. It's not like they've got.
Probably all support the same team.
No, that's true. Right. Here, do you think maybe they run like a day special, and if you pay a ticket, you get to watch all 5 games?
Maybe they do. Right. Shelbourne, Linfield. Linfield need to win. 15 quid a ticket, I'm hearing. Is that worth it?
I think so for the battle of the Irish. I'd say so. It's not bad. It's a Europa League conference playoff game, so I'd say it's worth it.
I don't know if I said this in front of you, but it is what is it? It's like the world record for the least amount of turns between stadiums in European football, between two different nations.
Least amount of turns?
4 between the stadiums. That is insane. From Dublin to Belfast, just 4 turns between the stadiums.
Like road turns?
Aye. Isn't that mental? That's a great...
Hold on here, what do you mean 4 turns?
4 turns? So when Shelbourne, they turn onto the motorway from their stadium because it's right beside it, and when they come off, they at Belfast, they come onto the Boucher Road and it's like 4 turns. All in.
Wow, that's mental.
Isn't it?
Aye.
That's fucking... Yeah. Don't say you don't learn something every fucking day in this channel.
That's a show fact right there. We want
Aye.
to talk about a show.
The network. The
Right.
Fog Network. There you go. There you go. Steve Clark announced his national team today. Guess his
Message me. Kenny McLean, I seen that.
and
Disgusting.
Grant Hanley. So
Disgusting.
I thought Grant Hanley getting moved to Hibs would have...
Is there a Fed made in that yet?
No, it's going to be members only.
Message me later.
I'll message you later. Don't worry about it. Members only though.
Message me.
Members only though. You can join Premiership tier. Blue Mac. Join the Premiership tier.
What a legend.
$8.99.
What a legend.
Then there's Championship tier, and then there's I think it's Fog Supporter tier, which
Yeah.
is just yeah.
I wanted to have a Lowland Highland League tier. Reserved tier, but apparently those were offensive terms. I don't know.
That sounds a bit shite though, doesn't it?
There's been more offensive things said on this platform over the past week than that. Like, so.
Damn right. I'm going to go Linfield. 2-0 and to win on penalties. There you go. How about that?
I'm going to go Linfield 2-1 and get knocked out.
Fair enough. Right. Crystal Palace versus Fredrikstad. Fredrikstad. They only took a 1-0 lead from Selhurst Park. They might go out.
I think they'll go through. I'm going to go 2-1 Palace.
I'll go 2-0 Palace. Right. Hibs, Liga Warsaw. Major disappointment at Easter Road. Come on, Hibs. Do it for the coefficient.
Very disappointing because I think that Hibs have... I don't think Liga Warsaw are any better than Partizan Belgrade or Midtjylland.
But Hibs have been better away from home, weirdly.
And I'm actually going to go with Hibs. I think Hibs will go through. I'm going to go 3-1 Hibs on the night. I think Hibs will go through 4-3 in aggregate. And disappointing that, they're up against it, but they've got a chance because they did go 3-0 down at one point, and that would have killed it.
Oh, aye.
Even 2-0, I think, would have almost killed it. But that late goal for Josh Mulligan, it opens up the tie, keeps it alive. But crucial, I think, that Hibs get the first goal tonight. If they concede the first goal, and if Legia Warsaw regain that 2-0 lead with their home advantage, then I think Hibs are in trouble. But look, Hibs are good in attack. I think they've got more than enough firepower to score multiple times. I think they will. I'm going Hibs 3, Legia Warsaw 1. I'm going with 4 teams in the league phase of European competitions this season, and I'm looking forward to it.
I'm going to go 2-1 Hibs and for them to win on penalties. So there we go. Right, moving on. Santa Clara, Shamrock Rovers. So Shamrock Rovers beat Santa Clara in Portugal. Here, they could very easily go out, but you know what? I think they'll go through. I'm going to go 0-0. They'll just put 10 guys in front of the goalkeeper and they'll get over the line.
I hope so, but I don't see it. I'm going to go 2-0 Santa Clara.
Well, I seen something, man, and this ain't right. Shamrock Rovers would be pot 2 in the Conference League and Aberdeen would be 4.
Well, I mean, it is right because Shamrock Rovers have actually done all right in Europe.
No, I know, but when you think you like Aberdeen, 2 European trophies. Shamrock Rovers.
Does that mean Shamrock's a bigger club?
Because of pot?
No.
Pot size? No, I wouldn't go that far. I'll went 0-0. So that's it. That's your whack. There'll probably be some specky twat in Birmingham tonight. I'd say so. I think so.
Oh, well, I mean, could be.
Could be,
Some
guys.
sad loser ready to tune into something that starts at 8 o'clock, aye.
And I'm ready to go. Right, anyway, guys. Tomorrow night.
Tell you what, he had a beautiful Sunday, but I don't think he'll be on a beautiful Tuesday, will he?
Hopefully not. Well, according to you, will.
Well, I mean...
According to me,
Listen, I want Celtic to win coefficient, baby.
I don't. Of course I fucking don't.
I was all full of joy last season when they beat that team 5-1, and I'm getting called a hater. For what?
No, it's over. Yeah, 4 matches. Looking forward to reviewing them, but I mean, 2 draws, 2 defeats last week. It can't get much worse than that. It can.
Aye, right. Till next time. Peace.